It's time for an Extra Frame Extra. Mike J. Laneside reporting from 2012 International Bowl Expo, joined by the President of the United States Bowling Congress, Andrew Cain. I remember a time when you used to write compelling blogs for PBA.com.
Yeah, I wrote Andrew's Angle for a few years, and I actually threw a bowling ball, believe it or not. That seems like a long time ago. I still do, but yeah, it's a little different being here in this capacity. And
at an age that I know it's easily the youngest president in the history of the combined ABC, WIBC, USBC. Your reaction when you were named the president of the national governing body?
Well, I was a little bit surprised, I suppose. You know, it's when you start out as a kid and you start out in the sport. You know, I always like to refer to that for argument's sake, but you always want to go on and you be a pro bowler, and you never want to. You never hear kids say, "Hey, I want to go and I want to work in the industry, and I'd love to be, you know, president of the USBC or run BPAA." But you know what? It's become a passion of mine. The industry's really become a passion of mine, and I enjoy working in it. I enjoy being a part of it, and you know, there's more to it than throwing a ball, and it's a great feeling. It's still sinking in a little bit, though.
Well, take us. I assume it's sort of like being a sailor of a boat. There's calm seas, there's choppy seas. How do you approach your role as the president and in working with all the other industry partners?
Well, you know, the time has come. The industry's seen a decline over the past few years, and we need to be bold. And I think we have a great partnership with BPAA and the PBA, and pretty much just everybody in the industry is starting to work together a little bit more and collaborate. So it almost seems like the boat's getting bigger. You know, but everybody's realized it's not really just being the captain of the boat, but we're all on the same team here. I was just talking to some folks yesterday and mentioned that you know, it's not a small team that we have at USBC. You know, and we don't even have a 2 million person team. It's not just the membership. We have a 70 million person team, 70 million people that we can reach out to. So the boat's heavier, and hopefully we got enough wind.
You know, I've known you in a couple of different capacities, and you seem to be a wise soul within a younger person's body. Where does that come from?
You know, I don't know. I think I probably get a lot of that from my dad. No offense, Mom, I love you. But my dad's really been that sounding board for me, and he's always been kind of that wise soul. And I think I get it from him, to be perfectly honest. But hey, I'm starting to get the gray hair to match.
Hey, we're in Reno, and some big announcements just went down with the continuation of the partnership with the biggest little city in the world.
Yes, absolutely. You know, the show last night, the Women's Open, was fantastic, and I think that's a shining testament right there to what this city has put into bowling. And I think that our coming back here is a renewed investment in that, and you know, the stadium's going to be a great place for all the bowlers to come for many years.
And your agenda for this summer, and then we're anticipating the 12-13 season of competition. What's on your calendar?
On my calendar? Well, you know, we've got the fall is very busy. USBC, we have a lot of our face-to-face committee meetings, and we have a fall board meeting, but I'll be there for the World Series. If you're asking about my personal agenda, I will be there for the World Series.
So that was leading in. There's the bowling business, and then there's the business of bowling. How you throwing it?
That's right. I'm throwing it pretty well. You know, we didn't defend our title down in Baton Rouge, unfortunately, but I'm crossing my fingers every Monday. We're still holding on. Chris Clerk and I are still holding on to the Bowlers Journal doubles lead. So hopefully, you know, might sneak a title out of it this year.
Well, you're looking at him, the future of bowling, the President of the United States Bowling Congress, Andrew Cain. Thanks for joining us. This is an Extra Frame Extra at 2012 International Bowl Expo.